everybody, welcome back to Hardcore Comics. So yeah, today I have an interesting video. I wanted to talk about a situation that happened to me on Facebook Marketplace. I feel like this is a little bit my fault, mostly my fault, a little bit of the seller's fault, but yeah, basically I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace for a guy selling comics. He had kind of already separated them out into, Spider-Man's, X-Men's, Wolverine's, X-Force. Basically, he had a listing for a group of X-Force comics for $10. Now, I'm going to put up the photo right now. And so this is what the listing looks like, $10. This was the photo. I hit him up, said it was available. He was close to me. Cool. I'm going to jump in the car. I will say I've been looking for a while for number 6. Obviously, could just go buy it online, but I know I need number 6 for my run of X-Force. I'm kind of always looking for X-Force because I really like this early 90s era of comics and especially the Marvel X-Men type stuff. That's what I lean towards. But basically, from this photo, as you can see, what caught my eye as a collector is number 2, right? Number 2, I know number 2 in great condition is worth at least $10. So that alone right there, I was like, okay, it's worth the $10. I'll also can get number 6 and then get a couple extra back issues. So this is what he had. Now, I will say when I went to go pick it up, this was about a 20-minute drive for me across town. It was dark. It was late at night. The guy had already stressed that I needed to be there before a certain time because he had to go. We met outside of his house. He walked out. He handed me the stack very quickly. I thumbed through them, gave him the $10, got in the car. Now, I'm mainly making this video to stress to everybody that you gotta check your comics better. So I thumbed through them quickly, got in the car. By the time I'm going home, I realized that this is the stack of comics that I received. Now, let's go through them quickly. We have a number 1, X-Force number 1. We have a number 1 with a special edition gold cover. Super cool. We have a number 3. I have a number 4, which is cool with Spider-Man on the cover there. I have a number 5. We have a number 6, which is the one I was missing, even though this one's only worth about $2. We have number 7, really cool cover there. We have number 8. We have number 10. And we have an annual Shadow Shot Part 4. You'll notice there's no number 2. There's also not, in the original photo, there was multiples of the first issue. So basically, just making this video to say, check your stuff before you hand people money and walk away. Even though you'd like to trust everybody out there. Obviously I don't feel too hosed about this because still got 10, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10 comics for $10, so $1 each. So don't feel too bad because I still got number 6. I should have looked harder, but they definitely posted a photo with number 2, which is where the money was at, and took out, a couple of the number 1s, which these are cool. This one is, let's go over this one. There's supposed to be 2 of these, but this one is still in the bag, which I appreciate. Even though I'm sure they printed these into oblivion. Does anyone know how many of these they made? But this one's okay because it still has the card in the back, and the card is Cable. The Cable card. So that's kind of cool. Look at this wraparound cover. Sick. All boarded and bagged. So, but either way, it felt a little bit like I got baited and switched because there was no number 2, there wasn't multiple number 1s. And yeah, he made it sound like he was like, oh, I found another X-Force, I'll throw it in for you. It was this annual shatter shot. But I did get home, I sent him a message. I'm not going to post the message here, but I will say, I just said, hey man, I checked these and it doesn't really match the photo. And he claimed that the photos, that these are his son's comics and that all the photos and the groupings were done by his son, and he was just doing the transaction. So I just kindly let him know that, the groups of photos don't really match, and it felt like he pulled out the comics that were worth the money, but it was my bad for not checking it there. Frankly, I'm not going to drive across town again for $10. So, yeah, just be vigilant out there. Check the comics when you're there before you list them, even if it's dark, even if you're in a hurry, so you don't get burned like I do. I will say the one saving grace, this one right here, number 8, which I do have in my collection already, but this is a sweet backup, and this one appears in very good condition. This one in perfect condition can be worth up to $10 as well. It's the first appearance of Real Domino. So anyway, not a complete loss, but not the sweet deal with that second appearance of Deadpool in number 2 that I was hoping for. So don't get in a hurry out there when you're doing your hunting and collecting. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me know if you think whose fault this is. I really just blame myself, but I'm not sure. If I noticed it right then at the time, if I still would have taken the deal or not. Maybe could have negotiated $5 off or something, but either way, yeah. This is Hardcore Comics. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Later.